Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video documenting my journey to Legend. I've never hit Legend before and I'm hoping to do so for the first time this season. If that's something that you think you'd be interested in, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. Before I get started with the battles, I want to give a huge shout out to the following 4 people. Biba La Blendy, a man who is lucky. XD, who considers himself more of a behind the scenes kind of supporter on YouTube, which is what I would consider myself honestly, so I really appreciate that. And Andre Garavello. Thank you guys so much for your support on the channel. It really means a lot to see you guys commenting, subscribing. If I haven't gotten to you yet, it's because I'm working on it. You guys are subscribing a lot faster than I can keep up with you. But believe me, I'm working on it. I will get to your name. If I see you in the comments, that's most likely how I'll get you in that next video. I already have some people in mind for the next video. In this video, we're rocking Charizard, A-Slash, and Giratina in the Ultra League edition of the Holiday Cup. I built all of these mons today as of recording this video, and as you can already tell, I am rocking Overheat on Charizard with Blast Burn. Not on purpose. It's a lot harder to get charge TMs than I thought it would be, which kind of sucks. So I'm stuck with Overheat for now. Although at the end of the battles of these sets, I did end up getting enough charge TMs to finally put Dragon Claw on it. But I wanted to showcase these videos with Overheat because it was kind of funny, a bit amusing. We're starting off pretty strong. We had a pretty positive lead in the beginning with an A Ninetales with Charm. I forgot that Alolan Sandslash can run or learn the Steel move. What's it called? Not Flash Cannon. Magnet Bomb? Well, somebody can correct me, but I know it learns a Steel move. And I forgot to put that on it, because Bulldoze isn't really too useful. There's nothing where you really need Bulldoze. I managed to go positive in a lot of these sets, even despite the Overheat. However, I make a couple of misplays, especially in this video. This video could have been a 4-1, but it ends up being a 3-2 because of one battle that I'll showcase in the next little bit. Also right there, I think I could have just gone straight for the Ice Punch, which I didn't. And yeah, we still end up winning that battle, but yeah, I had this shiny Charizard that's like rank 46 in the Ultra League that I Elite TM'd Wing Attack to, just because I wanted a shiny Charizard with, like, if I'm gonna use an Elite Charge TM, I might as well use it on a good shiny Pokemon, is what I would think. And there, Overheat comes in a little clutch, except for right here, where we both simultaneous swap. It wasn't like either one of us was getting ready for the swap. I should have brought in A-Slash, but you know, hindsight's 2020. We do survive an Avalanche, which is pretty dope, and we are gonna get to this next move, and I believe this is gonna force their hand. And you would think this is great, right? Except all I have left is an A-Slash, and if you guys have been playing, then you know that just about every goddamn team has an Obstagoon. So I do want to try this team again with the appropriate moveset, but then I'm also going to do a few battles with a team that would mostly counter Obstagoon. It still carries Giratina, it carries another flyer in the lead, and I still want to use the A-Slash only because I built that damn thing, and it cost me like 250,000 dust, only to be pretty useless. So I want to get some use out of it. I want to be able to use it and have some fun using it, because it does hard wall a lot of things in the meta. There's more Charmers than you would think. And there's a lot of, like Giratina, it just absolutely destroys. As you can see in this battle, they safe swapped Giratina. I should have safe swapped A-Slash, but I didn't because I'm a noob. because I forgot what kind of typing Alolan Sandslash had and what moves it had. And I was like, okay, you know what? Worst comes to worst, I'll bring in Giratina. Like, it's not going to have a good time against Obstagoon, and it can go down and I can be shields up. But A-Slash isn't going to have a good time against Obstagoon. So this was the one game that I threw, and here they shield the Blast Burn, and I should have just been going for Dragon Claws if I had it. What's that? That Fairly Godparents meme? This is where I would use my Dragon Claw if I had one. And then they get, oh man, to add insult to injury, they get the damn boost. So that was great. Our elo is still pretty decent. I haven't hit veteran just yet. I keep lying to you guys. I feel like that's going to be an occurring joke on this channel. Every time I say I'm one video away from hitting the next rank. But I had a lot of fun running this team. This was surprising that I survived the earthquake with that much damage. I don't know what they were trying to catch. Oh yeah, I guess the bulldoze, that makes sense. But they let me farm up a ton of energy, and they are rocking Vine Whip, so I know it's 5 to the superpower, and I don't believe, if they get to it, they need to throw it immediately. And so they do, they're gonna debuff themselves, and then I'm just gonna come back in with Charizard and farm this down. These battles didn't go as bad as I thought they would, considering I had overheat. But I think like any battles, when you try the team initially for the first time, you do suffer a lot. So my elo did tank in like the first 2 sets. And then in the following 3 sets, I was able to bring it back up a little bit. I think we're sitting at like 2,400 right now, or about 2,400. So hopefully the next video will be me hitting veteran. And if the next video comes and I still haven't hit veteran, then I lied to you again. I think there's gonna be a couple of recurring themes in this YouTube channel if you guys bear with me. 1, the lack of charge TM, so running wrong moves just because I don't have charge TMs. And 2, the fact that every day I lie to you about hitting the next rank. Now this is the proper showcase of A/. Look how dominant this matchup is. I don't think they're undercharging these Dragon Claws. Maybe that one a little bit, but that is about how much damage it's doing. They should be going for the Shadow Sneak, or the rock one. What's it called? Ancient Power, because it's neutral in this situation. But look at, like, I'm farming this thing down. 1, because I know the Obstagoon's coming back in, but they immediately swap, so I just come back in with Charizard, my shiny Charizard. I do have a Shadow shiny that I want to build up, but I think I'm going to keep that one in the Great League just because that's a boatload of dust. I don't want to be wasting that. I don't even think we land an overheat in this video. Like, I have it for no reason. I think, oh, well, we landed it on the Charizard, but it like does slightly more damage. I think it does 20 more damage versus Blast Burn. Is that worth it? I don't know. I one-shotted a Wall Rain, which was kind of cool, but that was about it. They completely farm me down, double shield, and I'm going to bring in Giratina because Giratina is surprisingly not that bad against Obstagoon. It's actually pretty good. As you can see from my IVs, this was like a traded Giratina that I did with a best friend. And the IVs aren't that great, but it is the best IV one I have. They go for a catch, which I saw coming. And now I could just double shield this, farm this thing down. And if I remember correctly, I don't even see their last Pokemon. But yeah, we have a boatload of energy on A/. I don't know if it's gonna get any use, but I'm gonna throw this guy right here. I'm gonna take out the Goon. Definitely gonna build up a team to take out the Goon in the next video. So hopefully that comes out really good. And it's a Charizard in the back, and they need to take me out with a Dragon Claw because I don't think they'll be able to farm me down with Wing Attack. And I had like so much energy that I'm able to get this before they get to the back-to-backs. So that was a really solid game. So this could have been a 4-1 if not for my stupidity, which is another recurring theme in this channel. And I think after we get this Lickitung, I think I'm around 24-11, something like that. Yeah, I did end up dropping in my last set, so I'm at like 2390 something. But I'm gonna try this team again tomorrow with the appropriate moveset. Hopefully I can climb up, and then I'll save like 2 or 3 sets for that other team that I want to try. The idea I got from Yasser Lead, but I want to use A/ instead of what he was using, which was A Ninetales, which isn't the best because A/ loses hard to Obstagoon. But I built a rank 2 A/, so I might as well put it to good use at least in one video. We'll see how it does. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support on the channel. Really, really means a lot. If you like this kind of content, definitely consider subscribing. I know I suck at always reminding you guys about that, but thank you guys. Really, really appreciate it. I'll catch you in that next video. Peace!